Boston Max Center with a few of our closest friends. I'm J.E. Skeets, and alongside me, as always, Tass Mellis.
It's coming home.
To my left, it's the international man of mystery, taking it to the max, the thunder from down under. We call him Next Life. It's Lee Ellis.
Friend.
Laylee, and last, certainly not least, that is the bearded one. That's Trey Kirby.
Hey-o!
Hey-o!
Wow.
Best one yet.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, coming up on tonight's show, we got a great one. Kings rookie Harry Giles will join us on set. We're going to discuss the Suns giving Devin Booker a max contract. We'll talk about the Rockets and Capela and those contract negotiations. We got a very solid play.
We sure do.
We also got a wedgie. But let's get to some day 3 highlights, Tass.
The Atlanta Hawks taking on the Portland Trail Blazers. Trae Young looking good to start. The nice dish underneath. He's got the vision. Finds Alpha Kaba for the dunk. Unfortunately, Trae Young, he drives here and turns it over, but he favors his leg. Watch as he grabs his right leg. He would not return. The Hawks called it a right quad contusion. He's under his own power. He's talking to his coach, Lloyd Pierce, here on the sideline. Hopefully he's all right.
A Charlie
yeah,
horse.
it's precautionary.
Okay.
Playing it safe, hopefully. Hopefully that's the case. Another scary moment for the Blazers on this side. Center Zach Collins twists the ankle. He also left. Yeah, wearing the black mask there as well. Robert Johnson finds John Collins, for the dunk. John Collins has been a star for the Hawks at Summer League. But the Blazers win this one. They close it out. Jake Layman gets it in transition. Layman the layup plus the foul. Blazers win.
So hopefully nothing serious with either of these guys. In Trae Young,
Yeah.
Collins. This is just teams here at Summer League being overly cautious, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
if
we're
you're
in for
good
the
and it
regular
looks like
season
you're
or
hurt
playoffs,
for
we're fine.
1 second,
Yeah.
you're out of the
Yes.
game, and honestly, that's the smart thing to do. They've got more Summer League games to play and, 15-year NBA careers to worry about.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
hearing
right.
the broadcasters on that call, Lloyd Pierce, Hawks coach, was watching it, along with the broadcasters, and he saw John Collins actually get injured for a second. He said, "Oh, that's it, he's done."
Right.
On the broadcast, and the broadcaster said, "You heard it here first. John Collins is
Right,
done.
right.
He's done." He actually joined. He went back into the game, but everyone's being precautionary.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, keep it going here. Grizzlies Magic. This was a good one. We had Jaren Jackson Jr. and Mohamed Bamba, the 4th and 6th picks in the 2018 draft, going head-to-head. But it was Jonathan Isaac for the Magic with a little defense, has a steal, and then check the power dunk
Oh,
on the other end. Very nice. And then we saw some of this last night. Isaac,
Nice.
with a little pull-up, mid-range jumper. Yeah, Magic up early. More Isaac in the second half. He drives in. He's going to miss this layup, but Bamba there for the rebound and the putback dunk. Then, Byron Mullins. That's Byron Mullins.
big
For the dunk.
These fans are hardcore. They remember his name is BJ Mullins.
That's right. And then Bamba there for the reverse dunk. Yeah, give you a little replay action there. Throws it down. I mean, I said it was great because we had the 4th and the 6th picks going at it. Wasn't a great score there, as you see at the end. A 30-point blowout. Another great game from Bamba.
Yeah, it is. It's important though for the Magic as well because they've been in the doldrums basically since they traded Dwight Howard.
Yep.
And now with Isaac, with Bamba, and with Aaron Gordon there, who they just inked to a long-term contract, there's some promising signs I think there that at least they've got some future players because honestly, when they traded Dwight, it was thought, well, they're still going to get some good players back and the team's not going to fall apart. But that's what has happened. So this is a big year for the Magic, and seeing Isaac knocking down those shots, that's a good sign that he's working his game, he's developing, and he's progressing. So that's a good thing to see.
Moving on to the Spurs and Wizards. We had some great highlights.
This one was
today.
good.
Yeah.
I'm not lying here.
Battle of first-round picks. Troy Brown Jr. taking on Lonnie Walker of the Spurs.
Oh,
He's got some
yeah.
handles, step-back jumper. PJ Carlson called him streaky in this one. Yeah, I think that's appropriate, but he's going to be a fan favorite. Look at that Devin Robinson dunk. Look at that Devin Robinson jam. Oh, on Lonnie Walker.
Stairway to Devin.
24 for Robinson
Oh,
on this
man.
one. And then it's Lonnie Walker. He's going to be a cult hero because he can pick people's pockets.
Wow.
Just like that. He had 14 and 5 in this one. Chris Goza connects with Devin Robinson again, throwing another one down. Thomas Bryant finds Troy Brown Jr. The spin and the lay-in, 21 and 12
It's a great game.
for Troy Brown Jr. A very, very good game. It's Jaron Blossom game, putting it away for the San Antonio Spurs. He had 22 and 9 and a heck of a name. His name is Jaron Blossom game. Moving on to the Kings and the Clippers. It's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the Clippers, taking on the Kings without Marvin Bagley. He's having an MRI on Monday. Hopefully he's all right. Frank Mason hands it off to Harry Giles. Harry Giles throwing it down.
See you in a second, Harry.
That's a big dunk.
This guy is all business. Gilgeous Alexander, that's pretty. Stepping into the jumper there. Then he pulls up and hits another one.
More like Jay Gilgeous Alexander. Straight boos from the crowd.
Well
Fair
deserved.
enough.
Well
Justin
deserved.
Jackson coming off the screen, hitting the jumper. Justin Jackson had himself a game for the Kings. He pulls up, hits a three. He had 28. Clippers take control in the fourth, though. In transition, it's Sendarius Thornwell hitting the three. Splash for number 0. And then it's Gilgeous Alexander driving, putting it home for the Clippers. He had 21 as the Clippers won by 6 in the Cox Pavilion.
Hopefully, going to have Shea on tomorrow night's program.
Ooh, teaser.
Yeah, a little tease there. We're looking ahead tomorrow night.
Everything gets booed here.
Let's go from, well, this is going to
is about
definitely
to.
get booed. We're going to go from the highlights to the lowlights, because for the last 4 years here at Summer League, we have attempted to try and hit a half-court shot during a break and play. It has not gone well,
That's
okay?
a big jersey, Lee.
We have never hit one over the last 4 years combined. By my rough math, we're a combined 0 for 45.
Did you check with Schumann on that?
No, Schumann can well actually on Twitter in a second.
Oh, that was nearly in.
We've been close a few times. We've been close, but never knocked one down. But that's not going to stop us from trying to get. Before we show you how we did, I'm going to ask the crowd, do you guys think this was the year we finally hit a half-court
Johnny knows.
shot? Okay.
Even they're not convinced.
The fans sort of believe. Let's see, was this the year we finally hit a half-court shot? Let's roll it.
boy.
Here we go. Taco, Trey Kirby.
Oh, sniper!
Not good. Tassie. Oh, boy. This ain't good. Lee Luna. Oh, Kendall Strong. Ooh.
Oh, nothing but net on that
Yeah,
one.
it tickled the mesh.
Okay,
This is
backboard.
Yeah, this.
This is it. This is it. I
All
can
right.
feel it.
Oh!
Rim.
That was close. Oh, okay, a little left. Trey, no! Lee, I mean,
That's
net. That was net.
Oh.
Last shot.
Another rim.
It's hard. It's hard to go in cold. It's just hard to go in cold.
This is one of the all-time great streaks in sport.
Next year.
That's
Really?
true.
50 odd in a row. That's great. It's good
people
job.
It's
love
embarrassing. It's embarrassing at this point.
We're the Joe DiMaggio of not making a half-court shot.
Exactly. That's something.
When we come back, the up-down report. Don't go anywhere. And back with the starters, live at Summer League. Got the diehards behind us here on night 3, but we gotta play a little up-down, gentlemen. See where you guys stand on a few hot-button topics. It's the up-down report here in Sin City. First one, yesterday, Devin Booker agreed to a 5-year, $158 million max contract extension with the Phoenix Suns. 21-year-old shooting guard averaged nearly 25 points per game on the Suns last year. And as you're going to see in a second, he was a happy man, as you would be, signing that big 5-year, $158 million contract extension. Some people, though, not convinced he's a max player. So I'm asking you guys, up or down on the Suns giving D-Book that max extension? Thumbs
What
up,
do we
thumbs
think?
up,
Yeah.
thumbs up.
Yeah.
No brainer.
No brainer, of course. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to figure out exactly what type of player he is because he's been on bad teams. He hasn't even won 25 games through one season of his 3 seasons yet, but he's a great shooter. He puts up rebounds, he gets assists, he does lots of things. He needs to improve still defensively, but I mean, why the Suns wouldn't just throw this money at him when you know he's so young, he's got so much potential. I think it was an easy decision by the Phoenix Suns.
Absolutely right. The Suns have been looking for a star since Steve Nash left, and the opportunity to lock Devin Booker up for as long as they possibly can is an easy choice. The other option, I guess, would be to let him to become a restricted free agent, where he's going to get the max anyways. They're going to match anyways, and then you risk angering him a little bit. So I think this was definitely an easy decision for the Suns.
Yeah, I don't understand the criticism. Because
Some
it's
people
too
are
much
just saying,
money
is
for.
Devin Booker, can he be your best player on a team?
Well, yeah, you're paying him 30+ mil for a top 5 scorer in the game, even if he is one of the best scorers. I mean, yes, you're paying on potential a little bit, but yes, he's 21 years of age, as these people behind me are reminding me. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So what? Someone's going to pay him that, even if the other teams can't give him the 5th year. you got to do it.
Thumbs up across the board. All right, next one here. This one's interesting. According to USA Today's Rockets Wire, Clint Capela and the Houston Rockets are far apart in their contract negotiations. The 24-year-old restricted free agent believes he's worth more than 4 years, $80 million contract that, like Zach LaVine, just received this offseason. The Rockets are apparently offering a deal around 4 years, $48 million. Big difference there, again, if these reports are true. Are you up or down on this Rockets-Capela standoff?
I'm
for
up
lack
on
of
the
a better
standoff.
word. Down, up.
I think he should try and get as much money as possible.
Okay.
He is in the range of a 15 mil, 16 mil, 17 mil per player. So they're offering him 12, like what Yusuf Nurkic just got. He's worth more than that, and he should stay up. And maybe Chris Paul's money should have gone a little bit to Clint Capela. He should wait and get 16, 17 per.
Yeah, that's why I'm down on this, just because it's the sad side of restricted free agency, right? Clint Capela definitely is worth 15 to 16 mil. I think the Rockets even think that, but they look at the landscape of the league. They see that there's nobody out there that's probably going to offer them that. They say, if you can get the offer, go out and get it. Perhaps we'll match. This way, though, they're just waiting to see what he is, what everybody else thinks he's worth. That can make Clint Capela mad. It can look bad for the Rockets. That's just a bummer. That's just the way restricted free agency works.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that it's gotten to this point because Capela was very good for them this year. He was in the running for most improved player, and you know that the role that he plays on that team with Harden is very important to them. So I thought the Rockets would have just reached that point, but like you mentioned, Trey, the Rockets are knowing out there right now, not a lot of teams have got huge cap space. So they're saying to Capela, if you can get it, go get it, and we'll match it.
All right, finally, free agent center Brook Lopez has reached an agreement with the Milwaukee Bucks. ESPN's Chris Haynes says Lopez will sign a one-year deal for the biannual exception of $3.4 million, and that Milwaukee is expected to pencil in the 10-year vet as their starting center. Guys, I asked the crowd, are you up or down on the Bucks signing Brook Lopez? You like this or not?
I'm down.
Tassie's down. A lot of thumbs up behind us.
In theory, it makes sense. They've struggled at center with John Henson, Thon Maker, haven't given them a lot. They need shooting around Giannis Antetokounmpo. Brook can provide that at the center spot. But he's not a fantastic defensive player. The Bucks struggle in that regard. Last time he played a lot of minutes, the Lakers were dead last. 2 years ago, they were dead last in defense. I think it's just another one of those hodgepodge guys around Giannis Antetokounmpo that's not going to give him a lot. And at some point, Giannis Antetokounmpo might say, I don't know if I can do this anymore.
Oh, boy.
I think he's actually an upgrade on Henson, though, because Henson's frustrating. Defensively, he gets blocks, but offensively, he hasn't got great hands. Brook stretched his game out and can knock down the three-point. I think that's important.
All right, well, let's hear from you guys on Twitter. Hashtag the starters up or down. Let's see those thumbs. Coming up next, though, Kings rookie Harry Giles joins us on set. He's thumbs up. Show him the guns.
Welcome back to the Stars. It is the best part of the show. Our guest joins us tonight is Kings big man Harry Giles. Harry, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me, man. I'm glad to be here.
And so are these people. They're very happy.
Loving it.
Lots of love for it. Now, for those people who don't know, drafted last year, you missed last year because of injury, back playing a lot. It must feel great. There's a lot of talk about other rookies. Do you feel because you missed last year that maybe you're being overlooked?
At times you feel like that. You know, you feel like you've kind of been forgotten at times. But, you know, personally, you got to stick to your grind, stick to your plan, and just, you know, worry about your race, and, you know, everything else will come back to the light soon enough.
Yeah, and because you missed that year, I'm sure you got a lot of experience, you know, being with the team. What can you take from that going into your rookie year here?
A lot. You almost feel like a vet in a way, but not really, like a young vet, just because you kind of have a year of experience under your belt. You know, you're used to the turns and, you know, defensive calls that, you know, guys like, you know, Marv that just got drafted, he don't really know yet. You're like, what's blue mean, or what is this? You know, you heard it, but it's something like a different name of what it was, you know. So just getting comfortable out there. You know, the pace from, you know, the amateur days into the pro is just totally different. Like, it's crazy the difference, just because, you know, guys are just so much better and they're just really good. So they just know their pace, and you just know that you don't have to rush to get your game done. You know, it's surprising just how much different things you learn as you go on.
And that experience you got, do you think that helps you potentially, you know, in the Rookie of the Year race?
Maybe? They might call me not a rookie.
I was gonna say,
not a rookie, but definitely it does. Just because it's just another year of experience, another year of comfort, and it's almost like you've seen these things before. Like even me being at Summer League last year. I think I'm more comfortable this year just because I got to sit there and watch the games last year and just know what the experience will be like and just the crowd and just the pace. So I kind of just was already just knew, you know. So it's a great thing. So that year of just sitting out, it was tough because I didn't play, but it was amazing for me just learning and just getting better.
Awesome.
And maturing off the court too.
Well, when we knew you were coming on, we did a little bit of research.
Okay.
And we went to your NBA.com bio page. There wasn't a whole lot there. Under the personal part.
Right.
Which makes sense because you're really basically a rookie here. So
Right.
that's why we're here.
Yes, I'm glad to be here.
Harry Giles.
Yes, sir. Yes,
We're
sir.
going to build your bio. We
I
know
like that.
people at NBA.com.
We're gonna let 'em know today.
So we got some questions.
them know
We'll
today.
figure it out, and then we'll get it to NBA.com. My man Lily here is going to write it all down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Blank
old
sheet.
school
Get them
style.
notes
Blank
now. Don't miss me
canvas.
now. Don't miss me now.
Yeah, so a few questions, some fun ones, of course, but a simple one off the top. What's your full name?
Harry Lee Giles III.
It is-
Giles. People say Giles, Gills. I've heard it all.
Yeah.
Harry Lee Giles.
Giles. Is that a
Giles III.
And you're the third, okay.
Yeah.
Is that a Lee double E or an IGH?
Yeah, L-E-E-G-I-L-E.
Perfect. Very nice. There are so many thirds and juniors and fourths in the league now. It's
There's
crazy.
3 of us on my team right now.
That's
It's
nuts.
crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's cool though. It's cool.
Follow-up. Do you have a nickname?
Yes, they call me HG or Jizzle. I got the Jizzle going now, so
Right.
call me
I like
Jizzle too. Yes, sir.
That's the Twitter handle, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Good for Cali.
You got that?
Yeah, in there, yeah.
Keep up, man. Keep
Yeah,
up.
I am,
Okay,
I am.
okay.
Come on now. Come on.
All right, next one. Who is your favorite NBA player?
My favorite NBA player. I don't really have one anymore.
Oh.
I think once I
Once you became a
got to the
player.
league, it's kind of, I'm trying to go at it.
I like that.
Turn your stars to the rock.
All right.
No favorite NBA
Yeah,
player.
okay.
NA.
Yeah, hey, that's good. All right. Favorite fast food chain? Do you have one?
Cookout.
Cookout.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's good.
People don't know about that. That's
Yeah,
that's the
we're
best
in
one out to
ATL,
me.
so we know
Yes,
about
sir.
the
Y'all know
cookout.
just about it then. Yes,
Very,
sir.
very good.
Best
All
one out.
Corn dogs.
Next one. If you had one superpower, what would it be?
To fly.
To fly.
fly.
Simple as that.
I'm trying to get there. A little patient, a little California traffic. I'm trying to get there, to fly. Right. Like at the same time.
Perfect. What's your hidden talent? We know you're a great basketball player, but do you have a hidden talent?
I used to be able to roller skate really good.
Oh, yeah?
Like, have my own skate.
Yeah, sure.
All that, you know what I mean?
Like legit.
Legit, like roll
Like you're
bounce,
going backwards.
Backwards,
yeah,
you're going all
all
crazy.
That, yeah, dance, all that, like roll bounce.
Roll bounce.
You think you've lost it though?
I can't really do the moves anymore, but I can still skate. I probably could do a little something.
Do they make skates that big?
Not anymore. That's why I stopped.
All right. What's your go-to karaoke song? Do you have one?
Now I think I do the Drake, the Kiki, and your feelings. That might be the go-to.
Okay.
I still got to learn all the words. But I'm starting to like it. I think that's gonna be my new go-to song.
Okay.
Shower song, you know what I'm saying? All that.
All right. Couple more. If you weren't an NBA player, what would you do? What would you be?
Dentist.
A dentist?
Dentist.
Yeah.
Wow.
What is that?
That's rare, man.
That's a rare. I've never had that answer. It's
Yes, I
amazing.
would. Dentist. Growing up, I always wanted to be a dentist. My hands are a little big, so I don't know how that would work now.
How am I looking?
Amazing. Make sure white.
Thank you. I brushed once or twice a day.
All good, perfect. Morning and night.
All right. If you owned a yacht, what would you name your boat? If you owned a yacht?
I have a yacht.
Yeah. So you got to name a boat. It's unlucky
It's a tough
to not
question.
to have a boat without a name. It is a tough question.
Ooh, the boat. Big boat.
Gotta fit you.
Big boat. Okay. Yes,
Got
sir.
it, got it.
A couple more. That's a tough one, maybe. If you were an animal, what would you be and why?
I would be a lion.
Okay.
A lion because I just feel like they run the jungle.
Yep.
And, I've been through a lot of adversity, and I feel like lion, regardless of what's thrown down, they're going to find a way to eat regardless. So they're going to find a way to
I
eat.
love it.
Good answer. And the final question, do you like cake?
I love cake.
Oh, good. Bring in the cake.
Okay.
We got you a cake.
Yes, I love it.
So there it is.
Yes, I love it. You see this?
When Harry met the starters. Beautiful. Guys, give it up for Harry Giles, man.
Glad to be here, man.
Appreciate you coming
The
on.
dream come true, man.
That's the way.
Don't let any dentist catch you eating. They will hate it.
You can't have
Too many fillers.
All right, when we
really
come
appreciate it.
back,
Yes, sir.
when we come back, Lily here hits us with the very solid play. Don't go anywhere. Thanks a lot, Harry. That's going to the Bucks. Zaza Pachulia headed to the Pistons. Nothing easy. Zach LaVine, we've talked about. Kyle Anderson, he is going to the Grizzlies because the Spurs are not matching. And Anthony Tolliver there making some money. Not bad. All right, Lily.
Man.
It's time for the very solid play. Hopefully the crowd doesn't boo it.
Yes, I agree with you on that one. It comes from the Hornets in the Heat game, and it's a little baby laser from Rashad Vaughn here. Baby laser?
Baby laser.
Nuawu for a beautiful finish. That's what I call a very solid play.
From a baby laser to a baby wedgie, I guess. On the foul, it sticks.
Nice.
Going for the shot. It's BJ Mullins.
He's back.
Is it Byron or BJ? Or is it
Who
Baldwin?
knows?
What do you know? I don't know.
All I know is we had a play of the day. It was Devin Robinson's huge dunk for the Washington Wizards. Look out, Lonnie Walker.
Whoa!
A monster jam. And check out his teammate Thomas Bryant's reaction after seeing it go down. He loved it.
Hyped, man. He is hyped.
Time for the thing we'd like to squeeze in here. It's the latest NBA In Sync segment.
Okay.
You see these on Twitter quite often. Guys at the exact same time doing the exact same thing. It's the
That's
rap.
a good one.
Yeah, Worldwide
really
Love
good.
is here actually too.
Yes,
That summer, you know?
filming them live.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. All right, tomorrow it's a Starters Twitter show. Live from Vegas at 6 p.m. Eastern. You can join us live on Twitter. That just makes sense. We'll have a blast. Then let's take a look at the NBA TV Summer League schedule for tomorrow. The Raps and Thunder, Wizards, Sixers, Warriors, Mavs, Magic, Suns, Clippers, Rockets, and then we're back at the end of it all to wrap up day 4. And on Tuesday, I don't know how we convinced someone to let us give this a go, but we're calling a game. At 4 p.m. Eastern, that's the Spurs and the Blazers. Yes, the starters on the call. Thanks so much to Harry Giles for coming by tonight. Thanks to the crowd, as always. We'll see you tonight.
All right, thank you for joining us, folks. And remember, if Harry Giles wasn't a basketball player, he would be a dentist.
Embrace the night, people.